Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome. Guess what? The week is about to be over already. It certainly flew by, didn't it? Like, in my opinion, this week just went by crazy, crazy fast. It's time for my final streaming day of the week. Normally, I'd be here through Friday, but this is a shorter week for me. And today, on the show, we've got some special stuff lined up because, ladies and gentlemen, it arrived after our discussions over the last couple of weeks, talking about various different kinds of streams and content and some new stuff that we can do. Guess what? It's here, folks. That's right. Pokemon cards have arrived, and today we are going to take a look at them together live on the stream. Plus, all these accessories that I ordered for them as well. We will have a live unboxing and the first ever card opening right here on the show. That is right. So get excited for that. That's going to be exciting stuff, and we're going to talk about how to handle this moving forward. It's going to be great, okay? But in addition to that, we're going to chill. We got some positive updates in regards to last night's stream. We finally have some games that I'm going to put into the rotation for variety content starting next week. So this is exciting stuff. And actually, we can finally talk about Forza Horizon 6 because I actually played it. That's right. All this and more. This is going to be a great week-ending show. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Stick around because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a week-ending episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Level 1! Everyone got their snacks waiting for the king. For the podcast to begin. Chat rolls fast across the screen. Trolls will be banned. We're taking a stand. Most controversial gamer since 2008. Please donate to fill the coffers. Welcome to Level 1.
Alrighty, everybody. Hello and welcome to the show. It's the Level 1 Podcast for Thursday, the 21st of May, 2026. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've enjoyed the week. What a week it's been, right? We've had a great week. We finished up Directive 8020 and saw the ending of the game. We continued on with various playthroughs, including the Pokemon Fire Red post-game. We actually made some good progress in Saros. Good stuff, right? It's been a good one. We even had several late-night streams where we tried out various new games and got an idea of what they are. And the good news is, as of last night's game tryout stream, we actually have a couple of games that we're going to add into the rotation. In fact, notably, speaking of collectible trading cards, last night we actually played a trading card simulator game that will probably tie in perfectly with collectible trading cards. What a coincidence. So, good stuff, and we're going to talk about all of this on the show today. I'm very excited. I hope that you all are too. It's going to be a good one. How's everyone this morning, this lovely Thursday? What a crowd we have. Not really, we're just building up the crowd, but that's fine. Who do we got? We got King Michael. We got Boat Goes Binted. Interesting name. Nitro Bomb. A whole bunch of Chinese letters I can't read. Cracker Jacks. Dark Lady Goth. Sky Jogger. Who else do we got? Gautron777, John Nepper, Queen of Hearts. Who do we got over here on the kick side? Joey Chestnut, Mario Handcart. Who do we got? An incredibly generous person. Let's see. A bunch of names I'm definitely not saying, that's for sure. Mango Ice Cream Kitty. How y'all doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. We start off already with a couple of contributions. Let's take a quick look here. Okay. It looks like we have a first super chat of the day from Sky Jogger. Thank you so much, Sky Jogger. With a $5 super chat to start off the day. And he says the following. I'm missing DSP Tries It. So I've been checking out your older episodes, and I have to say I think they're great. You have a very fair way of reviewing stuff, in my honest opinion. Well, first off, okay, you're missing DSP Tries It. We only didn't do it 1 week. We didn't do a new episode on Monday, right? So that's it. That's the only... It's not like we haven't been doing it for a long time or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry if you're missing it because we didn't do 1 week. To be honest, I don't even know if we're doing it next week because we haven't even talked about it. You realize that? Like, what it is, I feel, is that DSP Tries It, all right, is a show that has ups and downs, and sometimes it's in demand and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's popular, sometimes it's not. I brought back DSP Tries It 2 years ago during that time when I was getting a spike of, attention on me. And basically we used it as a reward, if you remember. Okay? We used it as a reward for hitting a certain level of support goals. Okay? We don't do that anymore. As of November of last year, we don't even have goals. All right, so I have kept DSP Tries It in the rotation as something we just do for fun pretty much every week. But what's happened is I feel like we've kind of gone through all of the good stuff. And at this point, now when we do it, we're really trying to grasp at, something interesting. Now, every once in a while, there's something good, like we get something new from Jollibee, which is excellent. Or there actually is a pertinent new item or tie-in at one of the fast food restaurants, or every once in a while, I find a diamond in the rough restaurant that I've never been to before. But for the most part, let's be honest, American fast food is in a slump. Can we all collectively agree about this? That American fast food is not doing well right now. They're actually down on sales because the prices have skyrocketed because of inflation. Now, you would think that this would actually urge American fast food to do well for themselves and try to innovate and do better. But if anything, all it's done is expose the fact that they're just slop factories. Okay? They don't actually have the capability of doing anything creative or interesting. Instead, they just reconfigure everything they already have into 17, 18 different configurations, even though it's the same stuff. Oh, the Whopper with a new topping. No, it's still a Whopper. I don't care that you put Swiss instead of American cheese and you put barbecue sauce on it instead of mayonnaise. It's still a Whopper. It's not a new sandwich. So why would I go to Burger King? Taco Bell is probably the worst, where they haven't added a new item in so long, and then they finally added chicken nuggets, and everyone's like, oh, the nuggets are actually decent. Oh, smash the nuggets into everything possible. Smash it into a Crunchwrap. Smash it into a burrito. No, it's still just chicken nuggets. So the problem is, there sadly just isn't enough really going on at this point to continuously do the show and keep it interesting, to be honest with you. And also, to be completely transparent, I've changed my lifestyle. I'm not eating fast food often. In fact, the only time I'm eating fast food is for DSP Tries It. That's it. Every other meal is a home-cooked, healthy meal to stay with my new diet and, working out and everything. I don't want to eat this bad food. So I feel like if I'm going to eat it, I want it to be worth my while. Let's make an episode that people want to see. And right now, I just don't think there's anything that people really want to see. If you go, look at McDonald's, look at Burger King, look at Taco Bell, look at Wendy's, look at Jack in the Box, right? Look at Arby's. Look at all these places, what they're offering. It's crap. It's slop. Yeah, I really want to go and get the McDonald's K-pop Demon Hunters meal. K-pop Demon Hunters is old. It's from last year. It's outdated. And this is their meal, and all it is shaker fries and a sauce. Wow. And this is what I mean. They don't have any actual talent. They have no idea how to create something that people would want to eat. Sadly, people just seem to go there now because of social media. Like every person, there's so many people on the internet that just, I go and I try every new fast food item, and this is my content for the internet. And I get it, there's a market for it, but at one point do you just throw up your arms like this and you say, it's all slop, why am I doing this? In fact, isn't it true that Review of the Week just did that? Like a week or two ago, he put out a video and he's like, listen, I know that this is my thing on the internet that I'm known for, but at this point, is it even worth it? Like, this stuff is all bad, and I just, he's frustrated because it used to be exciting, and it's not even exciting anymore because the stuff is terrible, So for me, the thing is, I'm just doing it for fun. I'm not making any money doing DSP Tries It. I want you to be completely transparent here with you. When I go and I buy food for DSP Tries It, on average, I'm spending between $25 to $40 for the meal. I'm not kidding. Like these collab meals that I'm buying, they're $30 to get them delivered, plus the delivery fee, plus the tip for the driver. So I'm paying like $40+ for this meal that I eat and I don't even like. And then I put out the video and it makes 1,200, 1,300 views, which arguably makes me between $5 and $10 of ad revenue. And that's it. So the way I see it, I like doing DSP Tries It because it's fun. It's interesting to me. But recently it hasn't been because this stuff sucks. They're not putting out anything of any level of interest or even ingenuity or even trying to add a new ingredient. They're just, hey, reconfigure the same menu, put a shaker, seasoning in the bag, slap branding on the cardboard. Big deal. What on earth would that make me? Why would I want to go and buy your food just because you did that? I have a brain. I guess the problem is I'm 44 years old and I'm not an idiot. Maybe if I was a moron, I would go back to these places because they put a picture on the box or a sticker inside of the package, but I'm not. So I don't want to go there and waste money on garbage food that when I walk away at the end of the day, not only do I feel like I got ripped off, but I didn't even have a good meal. I feel like, I could have had something much better that I just made myself or my wife made for me. Why am I eating this crap? So, to make a long story short, okay, now that I made a long story, and I'm probably too late to make it short, there's just not a lot going on right now to really test for DSP Tries It. To give you perspective here, we didn't do it this week, and then no one has mentioned it until right now with your super chat, Skyjogger. I'm not kidding. Not a single person was like, oh man, no DSP Tries It this week. I wonder what you'll do next week. No one has. So what that tells me is that there really is nothing going on that anyone's really interested in seeing me try, so I don't really care. What I'll say is this. How about this? When you guys hear of something truly interesting, there's something really cool or interesting or new to do for DSP Tries It, we'll bring the show back. I'm totally okay with that. We could do it on a whim. Tomorrow, well, I'm not here tomorrow. Let's say Sunday, someone says, hey, Phil, they just announced a new item at Taco Bell. It actually is new. It's interesting, and we want to know if it's good. We're doing DSP Tries It. Let's go. All right? But I just don't think that we should force ourselves into doing it weekly if there's nothing interesting to test. And I think that's what's happened in the last month or two is that out of, I do 8 episodes, 2 of them are interesting, right? So, if anyone has ideas, let me know. I'm all ears. I'd like to hear your ideas for an interesting DSP Tries It, okay? But sadly, I just don't think there's anything really going on to warrant me doing it right now. Like right now, if you say, what are you going to do next week? I have no idea, nor do I think of anything or have I heard of anything of any interest. So right now, I'm not doing it. If that changes, I'll let you know. Like if you guys give me an idea today, I'm down. I'll look it up. Right now, let's go check it out. Let's see if it's anything good. But I don't see the point of forcing us to do it every week when it's just slop. Okay? But I agree with you. When the thing was, there's been ups and downs. Like in the 18 years I've been a creator, and I've done DSP Tries It arguably on and off for 15 years. Okay? Sometimes there is an actual interesting, level of stuff going on. Sometimes these restaurants actually try. And they try to compete, and they try to innovate, and they try to do something different. And then you can actually compare, and it's interesting. It happens sometimes, but this last year has been, like, atrocious, where there's been nothing really good. I mean, honestly, what was the newest, biggest thing? The Arch Deluxe at McDonald's. Was it any good? No. Like, legit, no. It's bad. It's not good at all. It's crap. It's worse than the Quarter Pounder. So why would I get it? Anyway. So, I hope that makes sense, Skyjogger. And if anyone has any suggestions for DSP Tries It, let me know. I'd like to know what you would like. But right now, I just talked about this for over 10 minutes. And actually, no one has actually recommended a thing in chat. I'm looking at chat right now. No one has recommended an item. So, I think my case rests. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Thank you, Skyjogger. And then we have LTG's Hui, who just subscribed to the channel. So thank you to LTG's Hui for becoming a sub on Kick. Our actual sub, I can't believe it. I think that makes 5 this week. I'm not even kidding. So far this entire week, 4 gifted subs. That's it. 4 gifted subs the entirety of the week. And keep in mind, I'm not here tomorrow, and I'm not here Monday. So, yeah, Kick support has been abysmal this week. Although I will say, there's been a good amount of kicks this week. If you actually take a look at people who sent kicks this week, it's not that bad. So I'm not going to complain about that. There's been a decent amount of kicks, so thank you for anyone who sent kicks. But subs are way down. Just, you know, totally, completely, utterly down. And that sucks, you know. Trying to maintain, can't really do much. There's been a lot of trolling this week on Kick. We'll talk about that because last night I finally did play Forza Horizon. And we'll talk about the response I got because it was exactly what I expected. Okay. Matthew, I don't know anything about Pokemon trading cards. This is my first experience. He says, do you have any favorite art of Pokemon trading cards? I've never seen one. Besides the one that someone gifted me that's in my closet. So this will be the first time I'll be seeing Pokemon cards. No kidding. Oh, you know what I forgot? I actually have gloves for this too. I'm not kidding. I have gloves so I don't get like oils on the cards from my hands. I'm serious. I'm being professional about this. We're gonna go get gloves and everything. Yes. Let's see here. Yakko Mighty says the best episodes of DSP Tries It were always the stuff that wasn't food, like trying stuff outside of gaming, like workout equipment or something would be interesting. The thing is that hasn't been prominent in 100 years, because what would I try? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really do DSP Tries It on a gadget or gizmo anymore. If I'm going to do a review of the Steam controller, I actually review the Steam controller. I don't do, DSP Tries It Steam controller. You know what I mean? But I hear you. There used to be, once upon a time, when DSP Tries It started over a decade ago, it was a variety show. And there was a website called thinkgeek.com where I used to order random things off of the site and actually review them as part of the DSP Tries It line of videos. And then they went out of business because GameStop bought them out and completely liquidated and fired everyone and liquidated the inventory and put it into their stores. I'm not kidding. That actually happened. So it was like this cool pop culture variety place I used to buy stuff from that doesn't exist anymore. Let's see here. Huh? Will you be doing rip and ships, or are we paying for you to open cards? What on earth are you talking about? I don't know any of the lingo. I don't know what that means. What the hell is a rip and ship? But today, we are going to open a pack of cards. Guaranteed on this show, we are opening my very first ever pack of Pokemon cards. We're doing it live today. Okay? There you go. Okay. All right, I gotta get rid of this guy because he's just spamming Chinese characters to be stupid. Okay. So what I'd like to do, first off, what I want to do is talk about yesterday and where we are with all our playthroughs, and to let you know what's coming up next week, because we got some good stuff now coming up next week. Okay? We got good stuff. And then we're going to get to this. We're going to open up my accessories that I bought, and then we're going to open up the box of cards, and we're going to do our very first opening of a pack of Pokemon cards and see what we get. Okay? And then we'll explain how we're going to do this moving forward. All right? Cool. Okay. So, yesterday. All right? Yesterday, we had an interesting late night stream. Okay? Why was it interesting? Last night, I picked games for us to play together. All right? Live on stream. The first game that we played was called Black Jacket. It very much is exactly what I expected it to be. It is Blackjack, the card game. Okay? And in this game, there's variables like special cards, special plays. Basically, it is Balatro. If you ever played Balatro, which is a variation on poker with a whole bunch of different variables and factors in it, with different decks and stuff, that's pretty much exactly what Blackjack it is. Okay? It's also a roguelike, so you're basically doing a run through a stage, trying to beat certain players, and also you get new cards and things along the way, and then there's a boss fight at the end. If you die at any point during it, your run's over. You got to start over completely from the start. So I played it for about a half an hour. I really liked it, but I definitely sucked because I really didn't understand the card special abilities. Okay? It was saying things like extinguish and stuff like that. I'm like, what the hell does that extinguish? I don't know what that means yet. I feel like if I schedule an actual stream of this game, what'll happen is much like with Balatro, people who like this game will show up to help me understand it. And once I get some coaching on the stream and I learn the way that it plays and what these cards mean, then the stream will do well. Okay? But outside of that, it's a tough game to learn. I feel like from just off the top of your head on the fly, you know, it's very daunting because already I'm in the first stage, right? And it's like, oh, here's 4 special variations of card. Here's a card that could be this number or this number. Here's a card that does this, but you can look at your deck and do this. Then you can hold the card, but then do this. I'm like, Well, and I know I was playing poorly because what you're supposed to do is get a good card and hold the card and then play it later, which you can't do in real blackjack. And I never did it. So I lost to the first boss. So the thing is, I like blackjack it. I'd like to hear your opinions on it. Did you guys like it enough that you want to see it again? The stream is live, so you can check out the archive stream from last night if you want to see blackjack it. Let me know your thoughts on the game, because if you want it, we could do it as early as next week. Okay, but let's see what people think about it. I don't want to force a game down everyone's throat that people aren't that interested in. Okay? It just came out, for the record. It's a relatively new game. It only came out like a week or two ago. So there are people who are jumping into it. Okay. The second game that we played last night, boy, does it tie in with the whole theme of what we're doing. TCG Card Store Simulator. Okay? Basically, trading card game simulator. Okay? What you're doing is you're running a store that sells, buys trading cards. But not only do you sell the packs, like not only do you have this box in the store and you're selling individual packs, but you actually open the packs yourself. You look at the cards and you can rate the value of the cards based on, you know, their market value, and you put them into your own personal collection. So not only are you selling just the unopened packs, but you're also buying and selling the individual cards with people. Like they come in and they're like, oh, I want to sell this card to you. Or I'm looking for this card. Do you have it? So it's 2 different things in one. You're running a store, but at the same time that you're running the store, you're also being a collector. Okay? So I like this premise. And the game ran very well. It looked interesting. We played it for about a half an hour, right? Just about a half an hour. And I had a good time with it. And people were like, oh, this is neat, because in the game, you open packs of cards. You can open the packs you bought to grade them and put them into your own collection and see what the value is. And then you can buy and sell those cards with other people. And I was like, wow, if we actually decide to play this game, how neat would it be if while we're playing it, depending on what happens in the game, or maybe a certain level of support reached on a stream, we could actually do a Pokemon card unboxing too, live, to tie in with what's going on in the game. Like, wouldn't that be neat? And everyone was like, yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. I'm like, all right, maybe that's what we'll do then. Okay, so, yeah, good stuff there. That was obviously a good idea. We played that for about a half an hour, and honestly, I had a great time with it. The thing was, the game wants you to do these certain objectives. So it's like, oh, have 10 people come in and play the card game at a table in your store. Well, that could take some time. So in the meantime, you're grading cards, you're opening packs, you're selling cards, you know, you're doing all this stuff to maintain the shop. And it may be take an hour for them to do that, but then you could interact with the audience, have a chill time. It's going to be a very interactive, chill stream, okay? I think it'll work as long as people like the idea of trading cards as part of my content. They're going to like it. If you don't care about Pokemon trading cards, if you don't care about trading cards at all, then it probably is boring as shit and you're not going to give a damn, right? But I just found it very interesting that out of nowhere, we start talking about Pokemon trading cards. Within a week, I'm able to get the Pokemon trading cards, and there's a game about trading cards. Like, holy crap. It all happened at once, right? Like, what is going on? That's crazy. So, that's a possibility. And again, that's a game that I would be happy enough to play next week on late night chill streams. If you guys were interested, that would be cool to do a stream and test it as a demo and see how it works as content. And actually, I learned about this last night, but multiple people in chat right now are saying that there are mods for the game that will mod it to be various different games. You can make it actual Pokemon trading cards, real-life trading cards. You could make it Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards. That's interesting. I probably wouldn't do it immediately, but maybe let's say we play a couple streams, people like it, then maybe I would look into modding it and actually having the real thing rather than the virtual cards that they have in the game. That's their own made-up, card game. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. Couple shout-outs. We have Feesbot and Zanzibar Nights both gave some kicks. Thank you for that. It's not enough to put on the leaderboard, but thank you for the support. Princess Luna has gifted our first membership of the day. Thank you so much, Princess Luna. And for those who don't know, I announced this last night. Princess Luna is going to help with modding as much as they can. Basically, on the YouTube side, we have had a lot of problems with this idiot who comes in with, I'm not even exaggerating, 30 to 50 sock accounts a day. Yesterday, the guy was up to like account 39 when finally he gave up. Okay? Because of that, we need more help modding. They offered to help moderate, and I said, yeah, absolutely, as long as you know what you're getting into. So hopefully this will help us. Princess Luna is not around all the time, but around often, and may be able to help us with the modding. I can't do it all myself, and, we have mods in here trying to help as much as they can, but this will help a bit, okay? Okay. Let's see here. Someone tipped $2 says, had you considered Tribal Hunter? It was on the list. All right, it is. It's in my list of games that have been suggested. It didn't really come up. Like, no one really brought it up. But I am considering it. It's still on my wish list. So as of now, no. But it's not a no, never, I eliminated it or anything like that. Okay? Cool. And then someone tipped $1 says, how do you not have a tan with all the great weather we've had? First off, I don't know what you're talking about. It hasn't been great weather here. We actually had many cloudy, rainy days in the last couple of weeks. But in addition, I'm indoors all day streaming. That's not necessarily prime tan weather. I'm just saying. I'm actually almost translucent. You know what I mean? Like, if I actually go out in the sun for like 5 minutes, I start to burn. Because I'm an indoor guy. What can I say? The thing is, I do tan nicely if I'm in the sun. When I was younger, I went to California for a 2-week trip. I went to Orange County, California. And I was outdoors most of the time. I came home with the awesome tan. Everyone was like, oh my God, you look great with this tan that you got, this natural tan. The thing is, it's not often that I'm in the sun enough to get a tan. So, yeah, that was many years ago. Anyway, thank you for the buck. Okay. So the other thing I'd like to talk about is the third game that we played last night, because this might shock you. Ladies and gentlemen, the third game that we played on last night's tryout stream was Forza Horizon 6. That's right. I actually played Forza Horizon 6 last night, and basically, here's what happened. So I played Blackjack. Okay, interesting game. I'd like to possibly play this in the future. Then I played the trading card game. Okay, this is cool, and with the Pokemon cards arriving and everything, this could be really cool for the future. Good project, right? And then, for the third game, I had some items, or interesting, not items, I had some games on the wish list I was interested in, but of course, as usual, the Kick Chat, excuse me, was screaming that they wanted Forza, they wanted Forza, they wanted Forza, right? And finally I said, I'll give you what you want. If that's really what you want, and if this will shut people up so they can stop saying that I didn't play Forza, right? So I did get it, and it took almost a half an hour to get it going because the game is 147 or something like that gigabytes. It was insane to install, okay? So, once I got it installed, I booted it up, and we played it for about a half an hour. So I stayed late. I actually stayed extra late last night to play Forza Horizon 6, okay? So what are my opinions on Forza Horizon 6? The game looks great. The game has good variety of cars, beautiful environments. The driving handles well, okay? The intro is exciting because you jump and play different cars. You're off-roading, then you're on a city street, you're driving through the city, but then you're on a dirt road. You're doing crazy jumps and things in the snow. The snow looks gorgeous in this game, okay? Soundtrack right off the bat, I put it on streamer mode. Soundtrack was still good, and I really enjoyed it. I had a good time with it, okay? I did. And then when the intro ended, immediately we got into what the real game is, grinding. And the first thing the game says is, oh, look, here's a speed trap. here's a mini race, here's an off-road race, here's a street race, right? You're like, oh, well, when does the big exciting stuff happen? When do we have set pieces? When are we going to race the Gundam? When are we going to race the bullet train? Oh, you can't do that yet. You have to grind for like 2 hours. Oh, you know, exactly like I said, because I already knew this, because everyone spoiled the game last weekend. So I already knew that's what the game was. It's exactly the same as the previous games. They have not improved it at all. Besides the graphics, it's the same exact game. Okay? So if you're into Japan and Japanese culture, this is a great game. If you're into racing, this is a great game. Outside of those two things, the game doesn't offer much besides a lot of open world collectathon and mini game stuff. That's Forza Horizon in a nutshell. Has it changed or innovated at all in the last 4 iterations? No, it's still the same game, okay? Which is what I knew. Now, originally when I played Forza Horizon 1, okay, excuse me, it was Forza Horizon 3. That was the first one I played. That one was set in Australia, right? First time I ever played the formula, interesting, innovative, different from my normal content. Everyone liked it. Then when I played Forza Horizon 4, that one was set in the UK. That one actually resonated with a lot of my audience because a lot of my audience lives in the UK. So they were telling me about the landmarks and the different things about UK life and stuff. And that was pretty neat. And then last time one of these came out, which was a whopping 5 years ago, okay, it was Forza Horizon 5, and this one was set in Mexico. Most people found this game boring on my streams. They were like, it's the same game a third time. You're still doing the same objectives. Mexico's not that interesting. The game kind of sucks and is boring. So I rushed through it and finished it in under 20 hours. I beat the entire campaign so that I could get it done because people really didn't want me to do any of the content. They thought it was boring. So that's why I wasn't excited about Forza Horizon 6, okay? So now, we are playing Forza Horizon 6 last night, and I'm like, it's exactly as I expected. And I'm not kidding you. By the end of the half an hour that I was playing the game, the chat turned on the game and was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It sucks. And I was like, no shit. The truth is, I don't think Forza Horizon sucks. I find it relaxing. I feel like if you play this game in a relaxing way, meaning we stream it and we're chilling and we're talking and we're hanging out and we're having social interaction while I play it. It's not just about the game, but it's about us chilling and talking and hanging out while I play it. I think this game would work as a playthrough, okay? The problem is, today, a lot of the times, that doesn't fly with the audience. They want something that's engaging in the content. And if the game is not engaging, they just sit there and they complain that the game sucks. And I think that's stupid because I don't believe that. I truly believe that Forza Horizon 6 would be a good game for a chill stream playthrough where we play it on nights and basically we hang out and we interact and have a good time together. But 9 times out of 10, these days, if the game ain't riveting at first, people don't like it. You know, people can't even sit through a narrative-based game like Directive 8020 anymore because their attention spans are like, 10 seconds. Oh, wait, they're still talking? Oh, this is boring. It's a narrative-based game. Of course they're still talking. And so, I'm not against playing Forza Horizon 6. If that's what you want. We only did the intro. That's all we did. So if people actually are like, yeah, do it as a real stream, I would do it. All right? But I don't think this game's going to have longevity. Like, I feel like we would do 1 or 2 streams, and then it would just fail, and no one would care about it. I'd be shocked if the first stream I do of it would have good attendance, engagement, and support based on knowing what the game is and seeing people's reactions to it last night. I'm not kidding. The first half hour, people were like, oh, well, I guess Phil was right. No kidding. So, yeah, that's that. Now, the other funny thing about all this is, last night, all right, I know that my wheel is in the closet there, but it's buried in a bunch of storage containers. So a troll said, oh, well, you sold the wheel. I said, no, I didn't. I have it right here. And they said, well, I'll give you $50 if you pull the wheel out. And I said, no, that's not how it works. You give me $50, then I'll pull the wheel out. Not I give you something for free and then you reward after. You give it to me now. And of course they refused and no one did. The wheel's right there, but I'm not convinced that the wheel would make the game any better. In fact, I did some research last night. In general, what people are saying is that the game actually is much harder to play with the wheel because things like drifting and stuff doesn't feel natural with the wheel and pedals as it does with the controller. The game really was designed around controller play. Not to say that it cannot be played with the wheel and the pedals. It can be. But it really hits its stride as a more casualized game that you play on controller. And what I found out is that basically people who are using wheel and pedals have been complaining it's not as fun and it becomes really difficult to do some of the challenges. Hence why my trolls have been asking me to play this game on the wheel. They want to see me struggle. They don't want to see me have a chill time and interact with my audience and have a good time. They actually want me to suffer. So that's why they've been asking me to pull the wheel out of the closet and try to play with it, because it's going to make the gameplay significantly harder for me, and I'm not going to enjoy it. No. Sorry, I don't make content for trolls. So, if my fans actually want me to play this game as a chill stream once or twice, I'm down for it. It's installed, it's ready to go. I could play it on a moment's notice, okay? But if all I see are idiots in chat screaming play with the wheel, you'll never see the game. Not once will I play it, okay? So it's that simple. Either we play the game for real and we have a good time, we treat it as a chill stream, and we see what's going on, we have a good time together, or you don't get it, because I don't create content for trolls. I don't care about them. Okay? So there you go. Cool. More shout outs. And, I do want to say one thing. I had one criticism of Forza Horizon 6. The audio balance is atrocious again. And I started to remember, yeah, the audio balance always was bad in this game for some reason. It's bad again. And what I mean by that is, when you're racing, the car sounds good, the music sounds good, sound effects are great. And then it goes to the cutscenes in between the racing, and it sounds like this because people are talking so low that you can barely hear them. And you're like, why are they talking so low? I don't understand what they're saying. Why don't they speak up? I don't mind. And then they're trying to drive, and then the volume goes up. Whoa, high octane, this is great. Let's go, let's jump. And then in between they go, okay, so now we're going to go to the next race. And at the next race, we're going to set it up with some off-roading and some dirt biking. What do you think about that? Does that sound good? That's what it sounds like. It's like, what? Why did they do that? The audio balance is terrible. And I tried to adjust it. I lowered all the volume except the voices by 50%, saved it, doesn't do anything. The volume still stays effed up. So I don't know if they actually legit programmed it wrong, or it's just a weird thing. I don't know what's going on. I'm not an audio technician, but the game is not balanced. It's terrible because you want to hear the cutscenes and you can't hear them. I'm confused. I don't get it. Okay? So let's see here. Yako Almighty says, I would like to see more Forza. I'm enjoying the game myself. The wheel won't be a chill time. The game is too arcade-like for that, but will be more entertaining to watch with it. D-Man says, hey, Phil, can you start talking just like that now on streams? Sure. From now on, we're going to talk just like this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the soothing sounds of DSP here on DSP Gaming. Every day, all day, relaxing vibes, chill fun. Let's go. There we go. That's all you wanted, right? Nice. There you go. Okay. So 3 games last night. Game number 1. All right, Black Jacket. I'm willing to play it as a playthrough or as just a stream to try. Let me know. The trading card game, I feel like we're going to try. I just don't know when yet. Okay. And Forza Horizon 6. Yes, I would consider doing it. However, the first of all of these games that I want to try is the Baby in Yellow. This is a game that's in early access and isn't very long. We started playing it. It was getting to the spooky parts, and then we ran out of time. So what I want to do is a real stream of it. So I think we're actually going to do a late night stream of the Baby in Yellow next week. I think we're going to do it, Sunday night to give it a test and see if it's actually good. Because people are saying who've played it, it is good. Like, it's actually quite scary. So we're going to give that a shot right away. And then after that, we'll see how the week goes. And we'll determine when we want to play the other games. I think we'll probably give the trading card game a try. We may play Forza. It's up to you guys. You guys tell me what you want, and we'll go from there. Okay? Raging Boar, thank you for 500 kicks. Very generous. Phil, I haven't been to the streams for a while, and I love updates like the background music and the new leaderboard. I hope life is good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Raging Boar. I appreciate that. If you haven't been around for a while, yeah, things must look very different, right? Like, within 2 years, the entirety of my content has changed. I think for the better. I went from basically being a crazy, unprofessional, lower quality streamer to basically having top of the line everything. And I'm very happy for it. You know, it's really cool to have this level of content. So thank you for the compliment and thank you for the support. I appreciate that very much. Okay. I received a $2 tip. Listen to this. Would you consider looking at a new high-protein menu at Chipotle for DSP Tries It as a healthy option? I'm a huge fan of double high-protein bowl that they make with adobo chicken, and they have multiple other items with high protein. Okay. I appreciate that suggestion. Shall we take a quick look? First off, before we even go anywhere, I want to see if what you're mentioning even exists to order. Because a lot of the times what happens is they have stuff, and then when you try to order it, it's not there. And it's like, why is it not there? Oh, because that's a thing you can only get in the store. So, here's Chipotle. Let's see. Build your own bowls. Burrito taco. Their featured item is the Chipotle honey chicken burrito. Here it is. They do have a high protein menu. The double high protein bowl, the high protein cup, high protein and high fiber bowl. Interesting. Okay. High protein taco. All right. Would you guys be interested in seeing me do Chipotle on Monday and we do maybe 2 to 3 items from the high protein menu? Like maybe I could get the high protein, high fiber bowl, and I could get high protein, low calorie bowl, or I could try the burrito, or I could get the taco, or I could get 2, you know what I mean? Try it. That, I would say that is an interesting suggestion. Okay. I'm not against that at all. And that would be something different. I think I've only had Chipotle like once or twice for DSP Tries It over all of these years. So I could grade it. And let me just take a look. Like, let's say I went on the double high protein bowl, right? So here's what it comes with. Double adobo chicken, a light white rice, black beans, fajita veggies, fresh tomato salsa, Monterey Jack cheese, extra shredded romaine lettuce. That's it. They don't even let you choose a sauce. They actually don't even let you choose a sauce or anything. You just get that bowl. That's it. Is there no sauce on it? Let's look at the taco. High protein taco. A soft flour tortilla, adobo chicken, fajita veggies, fresh tomato salsa, Monterey Jack cheese. It's exactly the same as the bowl, except it's in a taco. It's not even any different at all. In fact, every single item is identical. Now, what's the low-calorie bowl? Adobo chicken, super green lettuce mix, fajita veggie, fresh tomato salsa, and guacamole. So there's no cheese on that one. What about the high protein and high fiber bowl? Adobo chicken, light brown rice instead of the white rice, black beans, fajita veggies, a corn salsa, fresh tomato salsa, and shredded lettuce. It would be worth a shot. Maybe what we do is we try one of the high protein items and then we try a regular item and compare, because I haven't had Chipotle in a very long time. All right, let's determine if we want to do it or not, because if we're not doing DSP Tries It next week, that means I have to have another meal I have to shop for on my days off. I'm okay with that. I think that was a good suggestion. So thank you to the tipper. That was $2, right? Thank you for the tip. That actually is a good suggestion. Thank you for that. So guys, let me know what you think. Why is Kick Chat spamming emotes? So I'm going to time out everyone who's spamming emotes right now. This is your one warning. You know you're not allowed to spam emotes. So everyone gets timed out. And if you come back and you do it again, you're all banned. And I don't want to hear any complaints, and I don't want to hear a mass demand for unbans. You're all misbehaving like small, petulant children. It's ridiculous. I've had enough of your nonsense. Grow up or shut the fuck up and get banned, you know? I'm running a show. So every one of you, here you go. I'm timing out like 20 people who are all spamming the chat like idiots, okay? I think I got almost everyone. All right, so stop doing it. I timed out a bunch of people. I didn't ban anyone. I'm being nice. I timed out a bunch of people. All right. Don't do it again. Okay. I got a $1.50 tip, and this person says, it's about seeing something different. You tend to open up and have a more lighthearted attitude behind the wheel. Screw the trolls. Your truck sim streams are some of the best videos you've done. The truck sim streams were a truck sim chill game. This is not a chill game. This is doing driving challenges, skill challenges. It's completely different. There's really no skill to driving the truck. It's just messing around while I hang out with you guys. It's a completely different aspect. It's not going to work, and I'm not doing it. Okay? Thanks for a $1.50 tip. I'm not playing with the wheel in Forza Horizon. Here's the thing. I will use the wheel in games that are sim games. For example, let's say that Road Kings game comes out at some point this year. I 100% want to use the wheel when I play that. That would make sense. This game doesn't make sense. It's meant to be an arcade challenge racer. It's not supposed to be a sim game. Martin Shortbus did a $6.89 Canadian super chat, which I think is around $5. Let's find out. It's exactly $5. Thank you, Martin. He says, anywhere near you that does poutine? I don't think there is anywhere near me that does that style of food. I can check, but I'm almost positive the answer is no. Which is a shame, because I would like to try a variety of cuisines. And where I live, the Pacific Northwest, mostly Asian-style food, meaning all different Asian countries. You know, we're talking India. We're talking China. We're talking Japan. We're talking Vietnam. We're talking Korea. We're talking the Philippines. You know, that kind of stuff. Tons of that. That's about it. There is a few other things. Like, I get some Mexican food that's decent. And there's some chain food that's not very good. And that's about it. Like, we did have a variety of cuisines, and they all left and were replaced with Asian food. I know it sounds bad, because it is. Like, we are getting a massive overabundance of the same kind of cuisine. They closed down an American comfort food restaurant that my wife and I love, and they're opening a Korean barbecue there, 1 block away from a Korean barbecue that already exists. Wow, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? So anyway, I don't think that there would be poutine, sadly. The only place that does poutine is called Odd Fellas Pub and Eatery. And it is 10 miles away. It is so far away, they're saying that it would take likely an hour for food to get here. So it would be ice cold by the time that it got here. Yeah. That's it. And they don't even specialize in it. It's like a pub. So they do have... Yeah, look. Pub French fries topped with creamy white cheddar cheese curds and then topped with our own house brown gravy. So, not really the actual... You know what I'm saying? Not really the actual stuff. It sucks. There really isn't much around here, like I said, for variety that I haven't tried yet. By the way, Kino Enjoyer is dropping some kicks. Thanks for dropping the kicks. It's not enough to go on the leaderboard, but thank you for the kick support this morning. TX Shooter, how are you? Good morning. Dark Lady Goth says she likes my outfit today. Thank you, Dark Lady Goth. I appreciate that. That's nice of you. Okay. Okay. All right, so I think I've covered all the topics I want to cover, folks. So you know what time it is. Should I tell you what time it is? It's card time, baby. That's right. It's time for us to turn our attention over here and to take a little look at this. This will be fun. But you know what? I told you I want to go all out. All right? So give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, folks. So we're getting serious. All right? If we're going to unpack cards, we're going to unpack them the right way. We have gloves. So that I don't get any body oils on the cards. They will be absolutely pristine. That's what we're talking about. We're going to white glove treat the cards today. All right? That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right. So let's go. Let's get these gloves on. This is very serious business. You understand? Here we go. I look like Mickey Mouse. Okay. Very nice. Okay. So first, here's what I got to put the cards in. And yeah, I went with the name brand stuff. I went with Ultra Pro. Ultra Pro is the name brand company for card, storage and the like. So I got a binder that's actually a 360 card binder. It's enough to actually have all of the cards in this box in it, if I so choose to store them that way. Okay, so let's see here. I think I need a knife or scissors to open this. I have a knife right here. Okay. Here it is. Look at this. Beautiful black binder. Has a elastic like band to hold it closed. That's what it looks like on the inside. Here, let's scoot that down. Oh, it even has, look at that. It even has some nice tissue paper in there. There you go. So here you go. Oh, this is nice, actually. This is better than what I used to have when I was a kid. So I used to collect cards when I was a kid, and I had binders just like this. However, those binders, they were the transparent sleeves. They weren't the ones that actually had like the stuff between, like this black between. It didn't have that. They were like see-through. So you could see both sides of the card, okay? So there you go. Very nice. And this holds 360 cards. Yep. Pretty nice binder, I would say. Okay. So there you go. That's the binder. I do like that it has the elastic to keep it closed. It's a nice touch. All right. These are just standard card sleeves. I won't open these right away, because this is if you want to actually like show off the cards without touching them. You put them in a sleeve like this. All right. But this is a set of 25 hard case top loaders along with sleeves. So if I get any good cards, I put it in a sleeve and then I immediately put it into a top loader for storage. That's pretty cool. All right. Go ahead and open that. Of course, it's kind of hard to grab when you're wearing gloves. All right. Top loader combo. So here you go. Of course, this is also in plastic. It's plastic in plastic in plastic. There's your sleeves. And then these are going to be your top loader hard cases. Very nice. This is actually sealed. Here we are. Thank you so much. Regenerate. So here we are. There's your top loader sleeve. That's what it looks like. Nice and durable and hard and protective. And this is the sleeve that you would put a good card in. You put it into the sleeve there and then into the top loader. There you go. There we are. Have that open because we might get a good card today. I don't know if we will or won't. We might. You never know. So we're ready to go. We get a good card, we are good to go. Okay. Thank you to Regenerate for $2. He says, showing support. I'm really excited to see Forza 6. All right, well, let's see if people want Forza 6 this week. And if they do, I will play it. Let's see if people want it. All right, folks, this is it. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Okay? We are going to break the seal on this unopened box of Mega Evolution Pokemon cards. We're going to take a look at it for the first time ever. I've never seen anything like this. I've never done this before. First time ever in my life opening a pack of Pokemon cards. Okay? We're breaking the seal. There we go. Destroying the value. There it is. For the record, people are incredibly upset that I'm doing this. I'm serious. There's people in Kick Chat who are absolutely losing their shit that DSP is about to open Pokemon cards on stream. That's hilarious. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Pretty nice art there. Mega evolve your strength to the next... What does it say? The next stage? Yeah. There you go. It's real. It was authentically sealed. It's not a reseal. It's not a scam. It's real. Here we are. 36 packs. All right. So we're going to do our first ever unpacking of Pokemon trading cards. Do the packs look different? I've never seen these before. They do look different. Take a look at that. They actually do look different. They have different Pokemon on the front. That's Gardevoir. That's Lucario. I'm just curious if I go back here. There's Gardevoir again. Did they go in a certain order? So let's see. There's Gardevoir, right? Lucario. It's this. I don't know which one that is. Is that Kangaskhan? I think that's Kangaskhan. Who's that? Is that Gloom? No, that's Venusaur. Okay, so it's 4. It's those 4. Okay. Got it. All right. So, here's the question. All right, what do we do here? By the way, that's a number printed on the cardboard. I don't know what that represents. All right. So, what do you think? Should we take a pack from the middle? Should we take a pack from the back? Should we take a pack from the front? Does it even matter? Right? What do you think? What do you mean just open it and get on with it? No, you're supposed to build the suspense. Okay. I got a host. Thank you to Chud Logic, who just hosted with 528 viewers. How you guys doing? I'm about to do my very first ever Pokemon card unboxing live on stream. Welcome to the new viewers. All right. All right, let's go. Here, I'm just going to pull a pack out of the middle. Ready? All right, we're going to open this one. It's a Gardevoir. Okay. All right, so first ever opening of cards here on my stream. Here, shall we actually do it this way? Let's just do it plain right there. There you go. All right, so Gardevoir on the pack. It's authentic. Okay. I think there's 10 cards in here, right? 10 cards in a pack, I believe. Okay. That's right. I have no idea what any of the value of any of these cards are. I've never done Pokemon card stuff before. So I have no idea what we're about to see in here. Okay? You're right. I don't know how to reveal the cards properly. What's the proper method to do this? What is it? How do I do it? Swap the last 3 cards so the rare is in the back? What the hell does that mean? No, I don't know that. How do you do that? Here's what I'm going to do. So we're going to open the pack. Okay, let's open it. Wow, I can't open it. Because I'm wearing gloves. I can't... I'm wearing gloves. I can't open the pack. Because it's too slippery. I have no grip. I can't grip the pack. Look. I actually can't open it. What the hell? How do you open this thing? It's not a reseal. As you can see, it's not a reseal. It's you know, genuinely sealed and everything. It's not a reseal. But I don't know how to open them. I haven't opened a pack of these since the 90s. Use scissors? Okay, I'll go get scissors then. All right, let me do that. People are saying get scissors. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Scissors, so I don't destroy anything. Sounds like a plan. Let's make sure the cards are in the bottom of the pack then, shall we? Before I destroy all my cards. Okay. All right, ready? Okay. So how does this work? Which is the top and which is the bottom? Because I don't want to spoil myself. I have no idea. Oh, crud. Is that the... I think that's... Okay. Let's see here. I'll get the hang of this eventually. Once I get down to doing it. This is my first time doing it. Ever. Oh my god. I still can't get them out. Here, I'm just going to do this. Okay. Alright, there we go. So that's... Okay. So now we're not spoiling, right? Okay, there we are. Now. So I don't know what we're looking at here. Is that the rare? Is that the rare card right there? Because it looks completely different from these others. No, that's not it. Why does it look different? That's an online card. Code card. Oh, what the hell is that? There's an online code in this too? Code card for an online game? A promo card. Oh, I didn't know that these even had promo cards in them. All right. So what do I do with this? So what was this about swapping too? Because you guys were like, swap certain cards to the back. Like, what do I want to swap here? What am I doing? You're not sure? It's a code if I want to give it to the chat. I mean, I'm not going to use it. I don't even know what it is. You go to Pokemon.com, redeem. Mega Evolution Digital Booster Pack code. Does anyone want this? Here you go. Okay. Have fun with that. I guess that's 0 value, right? That's just not really a card. Okay. So you're saying take the 3 back cards and put them to the front? Is that what you're saying? Move the 5 back cards to the front? Is it 5 or 3? Take back 4 or 5 and move them up front. 5, 3. Everyone disagrees. Is it 5 or 3 that I'm putting to the front? 3? Yeah, apparently this is some kind of a ritual you're supposed to do. It really does not matter. Okay, we'll do 3. The back 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And we'll put those up front. And then we'll start looking. Okay. All right, here we go. Ready? Card number 1. It's upside down. Snover. It's a normal card. Probably 0 value. Standard card, right? Okay. All right. Continuing. Tyrogue. Tyrogue. With pow pow punching. How exciting. Very nice. Okay. Next card. C-Dot. These are all basic. They all say basic on them, so I'm assuming they have 0 value. C-Dot. Cute. It's like an acorn, right? Like an acorn Pokemon. Very nice. Thank you guys for the support. I will shout all this out after I open the pack. Okay? All right. Next card. Oh, are these 2? No. It's a weird-looking card. What the heck is this? It's an energy card? What does that even mean? Look. I don't know. I never played this game. Energy? There's an energy card? Does that exist? I guess so. It's a basic energy card. No, I never played this. I don't know anything about it. So it's not a Pokemon. It's energy, apparently. Okay. An incredibly common card. Fire energy. Okay. Oh, what's this? What is this? Mega who? Mega Latias EX. Mega Latias EX 280. It's metallic. It's very shiny. It's nice looking. I like it. I know nothing about it. What do you think about this guy? It's basic Mega Latias EX and it's metallic. I don't know if that means anything, that it's a metallic card. Strafe and Illusory Impulse abilities. That's a 5-pounder. People are saying this is worth about $5. What do you think? Is it worth anything? $3. It's a $3 card. Draven says it's a $90 card. I like how it looks. So I think I'll put it into a sleeve because I definitely like how it looks. Right? Okay, hold on. We'll put it in a sleeve. We'll put it in a top loader. I have no idea what the value is. We could look it up later. But it's obvious it's a rare card. Or else it wouldn't be metallic like that, right? How am I going to do this with gloves on? This is going to be impossible. How do I get it in a sleeve when I'm wearing gloves? Hold on a second. I didn't think this through. Like, how am I going to do this when I can't see? Which... Oh, there's the... Okay, I was putting it in the wrong side as well. Here we go. I like the looks of that one, obviously, because it's metallic, and I could actually touch it and not have to worry, because I'm not going to get anything on it. All right? I doubt it's worth anything, but hey, it's our first nice metallic card, so I will put it into a sleeve. We'll see. Probably worth, like, a couple bucks. Not a big deal. It says basic. I would assume because it says basic, that's an indication that it's just not very good. Right? Okay. Alright, so hey, it looks nice. It's my first nice-looking Pokemon card. It probably has, like, next to no value, but hey, it looks nice, okay? Alright, put that to the side. Sweet. Alright, let's continue. Could there be more hits in this pack? Probably not. Alright. It's like a $2 to $3 card? Okay. Ooh, this one is silver shiny. Look at that. Why is it actually shining like that? So is this like a silver foil? Stuffle, which is the bear, stuffed bear, right? But it's silver metallic. So what's this called? That's called a reverse hollow. Reverse foil, it's called. Basic means it's not an evolved Pokemon. It has nothing to do with the value of the card. Okay. So, does it have any value? Because it's this foil? I don't know the difference. You guys tell me. Stuffle. Foil Stuffle. No. Every pack has a reverse. $2 on eBay. Is it seriously $2? I don't know. No one's saying anything. No one, I'm getting so many different feedback. I don't know if it's anything at all. It could be nothing, right? A rare misprint. No, it's not. It's a bulk card. It has no value. Even though it's shiny metallic? Seriously? I wonder why it's so shiny if it has no value. Because I'm sure there's probably a regular Stuffle that's not metallic, right? Less than $1? All right. Well, forget it then. We'll put it down with the others if it's not a big deal. Okay. All right. Another metallic. Execute. A metallic Execute. Which is actually a plant type, right? Grass type. It's not real eggs. It's they're actually seeds. So that is a metallic grass type Execute. All right. It's nice looking. All right. Okay. And we got Executor. So we got Execute and Executor in the same pack. There you go. But that's just a standard card, right? Nothing special there. Regular card. Executor. Okay. Forest of Vitality? What the heck is that? It's a stadium. I didn't even know there were stadiums in the game. Forest of Vitality. Okay. It's a tree! You found a tree! That's a trainer card. Okay. What do we got here? We've got Grumpig. Stage 1 Evolution Grumpig. Ability Energized Steps. An Energized Steps Grumpig. $1,000 card! Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's a nice looking card. I like it. Okay. And then lastly, the last card of this pack. Bunnery. The cute bunny Bunnery. How cute. So basically, all regulars, right? All normal cards. This is supposed to be the rare card of the pack. I have absolutely no idea if it has any value. It's a nice looking card. Mega Latias EX. It definitely has a high rating. 280 or whatever. I don't know if that's the power rating or whatever. So there you go. This might be worth a couple bucks, maybe. But nothing special, right? 2 foil cards, but they're not really special or anything, right? Okay. Okay. It's a $1 card. Is it really? $1? All right. If you realize that now I opened it in reverse, I took the last 3 cards and put them in the front. I don't know what I did. I have no idea what I did. So there you go. I don't know how to do this. You guys got to teach me. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so these are all just regular cards except for the one, which is fine. That's a good first pack opening. Draven says, it's about $2 to $4. All right, $2 to $4 card. Not bad. It's a nice looking card. I do like how it looks. Okay, so I guess the question is, what do I do now? Right? I guess I should just... For now, I don't even know how it works. Like, I don't know if these cards are numbered and you can put them in order. Because they used to have... Whenever I collected cards back in the day, they were numbered. So you could put them in a certain order. Like, if you put them in a binder or whatever. Okay? So, I'll just put these into the binder for now. Just to store them, you know. I don't know I have anywhere else to put them. I'm assuming each pack... How do you, Are they top-loaded here? Like, how do you put them in? They're not... Are they side-load? Oh, they're side-loads. It's a side-load binder. I never had a binder like that. I've only had top-loads. Yeah. Back in the day, all these binders used to be top-loading and double-side, so you could see, like, the back of the card as well. But I guess what they want to do now is maximum storage. So, because of that, you're side-loading, and you don't get to see the back of the card. But it doesn't matter. Today, there's no back of the card. It just says Pokemon, right? You know, when I used to collect cards, I used to collect baseball cards or basketball cards, and those had the stats of the player on the back of the card. Or if it was like movie cards or pop culture cards, on the front you'd have art of the movie or the comic book or whatever it was. And then on the back you'd have like information about the character that it was of, or you'd have like a scene from the movie or whatever. Oh, you know what I just realized? Wait a minute. My pack had 11 cards. I thought the pack's only supposed to have 10. My pack had 11 cards. Is that normal? It's supposed to be 11? I thought it was 10. Oh, okay. Energy cards don't count as cards. Oh, okay. No, the live code card makes it 12. This is card 11. Look, because this is 9, 10, 11. I have actually 11 cards. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. This is my first time doing it. Now people are like, maybe it's a reseal. It didn't look like a reseal to me. Did you see the pack? Where did it go? Oh, it's on the floor. It certainly doesn't look like a reseal to me. It looks pretty authentic to me. I don't see any indication it's been previously opened. No glue. You know what I mean? Looks real. So... No, I have 11 cards. And then the code card. There was 11 cards in that pack. There was all these 9. This was 10. And then this is 11. 10 normal cards and a basic energy, and the code is correct. Okay, so that's correct then. Gotcha. All right. So that's what I got to expect in each pack. Okay, throw this out. And I'm assuming the card... This is nothing, right? You don't want the code card. You just throw it out. It's garbage. Okay. All right. Okay, so that was my first ever Pokemon card unpacking. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let's do some shout-outs because some contributions came in while I was doing that. Okay. Let's see what people thought. Let's get people's feedback, shall we? All right, so first off, I got a tip here. Someone tipped $1 and said I'm shaking. No, I'm not, but thanks for $1. Okay. Oh, let's see here. So, we had Zaxma, who did $5 and says they lost brain cells watching that. Well, good. It's not like you were doing anything with them anyway, so thanks for $5. And then Eric64 did a $9.99 super chat. Thank you, Eric64, for $10. I appreciate that very much, Eric's. Thank you. That's our biggest super chat of the day. Thank you for that. And then a bunch of kicks came in, mostly single kicks from Feesbot, thank you. But then 69 Shades of Gay did 500 kicks, says, would you smash or pass low punny? No, I would not smash any Pokemon. You are a disgusting freak. Thank you for the 500 kicks. I appreciate that very much. Oh, no, not him again. Just did a $2 super chat and says, good first pull, Phil. Thank you. Oh, no, not him again. So now here's the question, because here's what we got to figure out, everybody. Let's talk about this right now, okay? Let's have a discussion about it. When should I decide to unpack cards? I now have 31 packs left right here, okay? And the question is, what should be the occasions for which I unpack cards, okay? Number one, I would say, if we're doing a Pokemon stream, then maybe I would do like a pack of cards for Pokemon stream, right? Like, why not? Why not just do, you know, every time we're doing Pokemon, at some point during the stream, let's open a pack of cards, okay? So that's number one. Now, we are likely going to start playing... Oh, Real Huge Asshole, thank you for subscribing. Did you subscribe or was that an anonymous sub? Either way, I appreciate it. That helps the channel, so thank you for that. Thank you for the support. Okay. All right, so the other thing is we may play the Pokemon card, the trading card sim game soon. We might even play it next week. I think, like, if we're going to do that, obviously you're opening virtual packs of cards. I think at least once when we do those, we should probably open a pack of cards for that too. Okay? I mean, just being honest and fair, I think that would make sense. That'd be cool. So if we're playing Pokemon, maybe open a pack of cards. If we're playing the trading card game on nights when we decide to play that, if we do, we open it then. Okay? Now, outside of that, all right, when else? Because here's the thing. I don't have financial goals on my streams and haven't since November. But if I say, oh, well, if we hit a certain level of support, I'll open a pack of cards, what's going to end up happening is people are going to be like, you have goals. Don't you know you have goals? And so obviously I don't want to do that. I don't want to go 2 steps forward and then 2 steps back. Does that make sense? So the question is, what do we do then? Do we do it based on if someone gives a lot? Like, let's say someone does a $100 contribution. Is that instantly we commit to opening a pack of cards then? If there's a $100 contribution? We could do something like that. It could be like if you drop 20 subs or a $100 super chat, or I guess that would be because $3 per membership, so 33 memberships, right? Do something like that, because people are like, oh, well, why so much? Because I only have 31 packs left. You understand, right? I don't have 31 packs left, so I don't want to be opening them 7 a stream and we're done with this box in 1 week. This is expensive. You do understand that this box cost a lot of money, right? So I don't want to just go through it, you know, within a week. By the way, excuse me for 1 second. I have something I need to do. Come on, Frog. Let's have a pose off, Frog. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm contractually obligated to do that every time the frog animation plays. So, Zaxma did a $2 super chat, says, 1 pack a day, you silly goose. 1 pack a day? Is that what we should do? Only 1 pack a day? We could maybe do that. Someone just tipped $5, all right? And they said, I'm watching your Pokemon stream. So far, so good. I've been collecting for years. Here's a friendly tip. Always sleeve the energy cards because they go up and down in value. Of course. They're totally not commons, right? Of course. Thank you for the tip. Thanks for $5, whoever that was. I totally believe you. Thank you. That's actually our top tip of the day, too. So thank you for that. All right. So, I mean, what I'm thinking, like I said, maybe if we're playing Pokemon, guaranteed that I'm going to open a pack during the Pokemon stream. If we're doing the trading card game, guaranteed that I'll open 1 pack during the trading card stream, okay? And then maybe in celebration of a big contribution, like if someone does $100 contribution, I'll be like, okay, for $100. Did it not play any sound effect? I didn't hear it. That was weird. Well, anyway, I don't know why it didn't play the sound effect. I'll read that in a second. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 1 pack per Pokemon stream, 1 pack per trading card stream, and for a $100 contribution. That way, here's why I want to do it that way. Because then we have a chance to open a pack on any stream. Right? Like literally any stream we could open a pack. That's cool. Otherwise, it would only be during Pokemon streams and only during trading card streams and no chance of opening packs otherwise. And I want to always kind of have a chance to do it. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. So thank you again to 69 Chains of Gay, who did 500 kicks, says, hey, Kick gave me $10, so take the rest. Can you give me ban Andrew Valiant, but in a very serious way, like you're mad at me? It's for a soundboard. Ban Andrew Valiant. How about that? I don't even know what that means. But thank you for 500 kicks. I appreciate that. I don't know who Andrew Valiant is. Who is that? Some people are saying 50 rather than 100. Well, here's the thing, okay? Here's why I'm apprehensive about doing every 50, okay? Because, quite frankly, as you saw, that was not quick to do. When I'm going to do this, I got to move my stuff. I got to adjust the camera, interrupt what we're doing. I don't know if I'm always going to have the gloves, to be honest. That was kind of a funny thing to do for the first time. I doubt I'll always have the gloves on me or whatever, just to be honest here, okay? But it takes a while to do. It's going to be disruptive to the content that we're doing, right? Now, let's say, for example, I'm streaming a game and we get 3 $50 contributions. What if we get a $50 contribution early, a $50 contribution middle of the stream, and one later? It's like, so what we're going to do, just unpack cards the whole stream? I thought this was a game stream, you know? I feel like the $100 price point means that every once in a while, on a rare night, we'll get to see a pack of cards, but it won't be intrusive to the content that I normally put out. And every once in a while, someone drops $100. That's a special event. You know what I'm saying? It would be something cool. Because the thing is, here's the thing I don't want to do. I don't want to be reliant on hitting an arbitrary number because my streams don't have goals like that anymore. They did for a long time. First it was 100, then it was 200, then it was 150, right? Now I don't need that anymore because we're doing good. We've been doing good on every stream. I have no complaints whatsoever. Thank you all for that. Don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. I'm not going back to that. I want this to be a way to say, hey, let's party atmosphere. Let's have a special thing that we're doing now because someone decided to support in a big way and it could happen at any time. I do feel if I do $50, it's going to be too common. We're going to be doing it too much, and this box will be gone within like a week or two. I'm serious. I feel like this box will be gone, and that's the thing. Like, I wanted to have this be something special that lasts a bit. I don't want this to be gone in a week, and now, wow, well, Phil, you're going to get more? Well, this thing costs a lot of money. I don't want to have to be ordering them once a week. That's crazy, you know? No, see, that's what I mean. There's not going to be a card pull goal. I want to do it in celebration of something special, you know? Why do it in tying to money? I'm not. We're doing it in tying to the content. We're doing it on Pokemon streams and if I play the trading card game. But I want to do another way so it's not just those streams. Because let me give you an example. Next week, I'll probably play Pokemon twice. We may play the trading card game once, maybe twice, but probably once. So that's 3 packs all week. But if there's always a chance that someone might contribute and we could see another one, that'd be cool. It's always, oh, it's cool. It's interesting. Maybe Phil will do a pack tonight if someone does a big contribution. Or let's be honest, maybe someone's like, oh, I really like this game. Man, I want to support it. And I know if I do a good contribution for Phil, he'll open a pack too. And that's something for everyone, you know? I don't know. Listen, I'm still open. If you guys think 50, then 50. What do you think? How about this, right? Who would be willing to do that? Is there anyone even on the stream right now who's like, yeah, if Phil had a $50 reward to open a pack, I would do it? This particular box, people are asking. So I saw this box going for as cheap as $300, as expensive as over $400. I think I paid $325. I think that's what I think I paid, $325. Okay. So, yeah, it's expensive as shit. These are not cheap prices, you know. Straight Aces, you seem to be misinterpreting. He goes, people can spend $50 to watch a TCG streamer open cards and ship it to them. This isn't a card stream. My content isn't cards. This is a special thing in tandem with me already providing you an entertaining stream, a podcast, a Pokemon gameplay stream, a trading card store stream, a Lego Batman stream, whatever it may be. You're already getting the content. This is something additional to that. No one's going to say, I'm going to give Phil $50 so he opens a card pack. They're going to say, I already like his content. This is good content. I want to support it. Here's $50. And as a bonus, we're also going to get to see a card opening today. That's the difference. This is not, my business is not, I bought the cards to open and ship them to people, and that is my content. That's not my content. You're getting it wrong. You're thinking, oh, well, Phil, there's already competition out there for $50. They'll ship you cards. That's not my business. That's not even the point of this. You've got it wrong. I'm already giving you other content. If that trading card gamer was also doing something completely different to entertain you and also was shipping you cards, then you'd have a point. But all they're doing is fucking sitting there waiting for money to open a card pack and send it to somebody. That's a little different than what I do. Judge Dredge says, I would do 50 for Magic the Gathering packs. $50, you'll have more people do it than 50. If you make opening the shorts videos, you will want to turn over and have more variety of pack-style Pokemon or other card games. You confused me. You've addled my brain. It seems like people are now pushing for 50. I don't know. Again, understand that we're already going to be opening these naturally during streams of Pokemon or if I do the trading card game. This is not something that's always tying it to money. It's not supposed to be about that. All right? I bought it to be an additional piece of content for when we're doing this kind of gaming. So people are disagreeing. It's tough to figure this out. We got to determine it right now. All right? All right. 100% locked for now. Number one, at a Pokemon stream, we're going to open a pack. That's number one. Number two, during a trading card stream, meaning the game, the sim game, if we choose to start playing that at late nights, one pack per those. And I will say, all right, we'll do it. $50. If someone does a $50 super chat, 10 subs, 5,000 kicks, that would be 17 gifted memberships, okay? Or a super sticker for 50, a $50 contribution, all right? At, during a stream. It has to be in one go, too. It can't be like, oh, I give you a $5 super chat, then a $5 super chat, then a 5, then a 5, then a 5, then a 5 over 4 hours, and then all of a sudden it added up to 50, and now at the end, no. You do it all at once with the intention to say, hey, I want to see the pack too. All right? That's how we're going to do it. Straight Aces, you have no point. Stop repeating yourself. You have no point. I've already disproven what you were saying. You don't know what you're talking about. Thanks. Rude Fossa Gaming, this is not meant to be a business venture where I'm shipping things. He goes, you sign the cards and mail them? No. The cost of mailing alone will be more than the card. There's no point. I already know because I've been there, done that, okay? Jack Ryan Gaming did a $2 Super Chat, says 1 pack every 100 likes. No, we're not opening packs for likes. That's not happening. Sorry. Okay. All right, so now we have a group of trolls. I'm just going to get rid of them. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. So, that's the rules right now. It's going to be, we will open a pack of these for a Pokemon stream, or if I happen to do a trading card sim stream, which we may start next week, we'll see. And if someone does a $50 contribution in one go, whether it's 10 subs, 5,000 kicks, 17 memberships, or a super chat or a super sticker, or a $50 tip, we'll open another pack. And that starts as of right now. This very moment, it has begun. Okay. There you go. Good. So now I just got to figure out where to store them. I guess down here, so they're always at the ready. Okay. Oh, and for the record, I also want to say this. It has to be the intention of the contributor. Meaning, let's say, for example, someone tips $50, right? And they'll be like, hey, so I want to support this game, and let's do a pack on opening. Okay. There may be someone who contributes, and they have zero interest and don't want pack openings. That's okay, too. You can say, I don't want to do a pack opening. This is just to support your streams, and that's okay, too. It's dependent upon the person who's donating. Okay? All right. Because you got to understand, excuse me, you got to understand that the pack opening will take some time away from the stream. A few minutes or, maybe 5-10 minutes for each pack opening, right? Because of that, there may be people who are like, no, I want maximum gameplay. I just want to support your stream. Here you go. Don't do the card opening because I want to see more of the game. That's okay. I don't want people to feel like, oh, because I'm contributing, now we're all obligated to see cards. That's not the point here. It's supposed to be a fun thing. It's an option for someone who wants it. It's not going to be something that's forced upon everybody. Okay? There you go. So we shall see. By the way, I'm putting everything back, fully expecting that I'm not going to get a $50 contribution during this stream. I'm putting everything back. Okay. Or just put the scissors back. Okay, I'll just leave them over here, actually. There we go. Yeah, so it's a $50 contribution and say, yes, I want a pack. That's how it does. And I'll talk about this on stream so people are aware of it. If you want to do a pack opening, it's a $50 contribution and you say, yes, I want a pack, and then I'll do the opening. No, I don't do Epic Games. I don't know anything about that launcher. I don't use it. I don't care about the free Tomb Raider games, but thanks for telling me. But, if I want to play Tomb Raider, I'll probably just get them another way. Plant! How are you, Plant? Plant McCannier just did a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Plant. That's now our biggest super chat of the day. Thank you so much. I feel like I got to sneeze. Uh-oh, I do. That was a big one. That was a big sneeze. Hui. Okay. Yes, $49.99 counts. Someone just says, what if I do a $49.99 super chat? Yes, that counts. I consider $49.99 the equivalent of $50. Don't worry. I won't say, oh, you owe me a penny. I'm not going to be a cheapskate, okay? I will give you the penny. How about that? I will front you the penny. Any chance I'll be replaying Dark Souls 2 anytime soon? Probably not soon. I would like to play it, but probably not soon. Right now, we're going to have some newer games coming out for the next several weeks that I'm interested in for now. $49.98? No, because you can't do a $49.98 super chat. It's not possible. Queen of Hearts says, so moving forward, a cool thing to do is to show the last sleeved card you got on the podcast for those who don't come or miss the Pokemon. Yeah, cool. That sounds like a plan. So I have the nice looking card, the Mega Evolution card or whatever it is, and I can say, hey, here's what we got in our first ever pack opening. Yes, I will do conversions. Like, for example, if someone does pounds super chat, I'll convert it, and if it's $50, yes, we'll count it. Thank you, Plant, for another $5. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support this morning. Well, this afternoon now. Thank you so much. Lords of the Fallen, I'm not interested in whatsoever. Yes, I'm playing 007 First Light next week. Yes, I am. What's the release date? Let's see. It is May 27th. So that would be Wednesday? Huh? It comes out Wednesday of next week? Is that true? That's the weirdest release date for a game. I gotta confirm that. Hold on. Yeah, it's weirdly on a Wednesday. That's bizarre shit. They almost never release games on a Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday it is, I suppose. Okay, Gonjaris, thanks for $2. I appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. What awesome early support for today's stream. I really appreciate that. Yesterday, we had a slower late stream, but you're already being awesome. Thank you so much for the support. No, I've already stated. It's any stream of $50 contribution and saying, yes, I want to open a pack. That's how it works. And then I'll specifically open packs on Pokemon streams and the trading card game streams moving forward. That's how it's going to work. So right now, if you dropped 50, I'd open a pack right now. And then I'd have to do this again because I put it all back. Broden says 007 will have a one-day early release if you pre-order. Can you pre-order? How do you pre-order? Thoughts on the Batman? I like Lego Batman so far. I really enjoy the game. Oops. And I can't wait to play more today. I think it's outstanding so far. Yeah, you can pre-purchase. There it is, pre-purchase. Which is weird because a lot of times you can't pre-purchase on Steam, but apparently you can. Okay. Okay. Is it true? Can we get it the day early? Let me see on Steam if it says that. No. It doesn't say that on Steam. It just says coming May 27th. The game plans to unlock in approximately 5 days. It does not say get a free deluxe edition upgrade. Wait, you're right. It does say 24-hour early access. Yeah. Pre-order 007 First Light and receive the deluxe edition upgrade and 24-hour early access for free. So if you pre-order it, you can play it Tuesday. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me. I guess we'll play it on Tuesday. Plant, thanks for another $5. Plant, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. Very good. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. You know, I'll definitely pre-order it then so we can play it on Tuesday. Sounds good to me. Okay, so guess what? That's what I got for today. So today, Lego Batman continues after the podcast ends. Tonight, more Sorrows. We're going to finish up World 5 and head into World 6. I'm off both tomorrow and Saturday. When I return on Sunday, we'll have a great podcast to get caught up. Pokemon Fire Red continues, which means we will have a unpacking on that stream. And on Sunday night, hold on. On Sunday night, I'm going to play the Baby in Yellow for an actual stream. We're actually going to play it as a full stream and try to get through it. It's early access and it's not a long game. It's good for like one night stream. So we're going to play it. It is a horror game. It's supposed to have cutesy stuff, but also crazy scares. So it should be a good, a good stream on Sunday night. We're going to give it a try and hopefully it's scary and entertaining. Okay? And then this week coming up, we'll have more Lego Batman, more Sorrows, more Pokemon, the premiere of 007. I likely will try the trading card game. We'll see, and we'll go from there. Okay. Really? If you don't know anything about the King in Yellow, references will be lost on you. Should I look up the King in Yellow? I don't know what that is. It's a collection of supernatural horror short stories. A forbidden play that drives readers to madness. And a mysterious entity, the King in Yellow, who haunts its pages. This weird fiction influenced many later authors like H.P. Lovecraft. It's known for a blend of gothic horror, mystery, and cosmic dread. Interesting. That's really interesting. It apparently is referenced in modern works like True Detective. Huh. Okay. Well, thanks for telling me. I didn't even know that existed. Okay. You're kidding me. I just got an anonymous $50 tip, and this person says, let's rip a pack right now. I'm not kidding. All right, well, I guess we're opening another pack to end the podcast, everybody. $50 right now. Let's go. So it's time for the briefcase of affluence, indeed. All right, let's go. Let's do it. I'm already regretting this. No, I'm not. This is fun. I'm just kidding. This is fun. It'll be an interesting thing to do. This will be fun. Okay. Good thing I didn't turn the camera off or anything. Here we go. Good thing I didn't turn it off. All right, ready? Okay. Are we ready? Gotta get my gloves on. Hold on a second here. Here we go. Let's go. Okay. So, here we go. Second pack opening ever. Let's take one from the back. Okay. Lucario. Lucario pack. There we go. Okay. I'll get a science down to this, I'm sure, eventually. Okay, of how to open it properly and quickly. Okay. So, there we go. Here's another code for you guys. I have no idea what these codes do, but I suppose I'll always give them out because I'm not going to use them. Here's a nice online code, everybody, for you. Okay. There you go. All right. So what am I supposed to do? Am I taking the 3 cards from the top and putting them to the bottom, or am I taking 3 cards from the bottom and putting them on top? Am I going top to bottom or bottom to top? Because you guys say this is something that everybody does. I'll do it. But what am I doing? Bottom to top. So 1, 2, 3. Those 3 go on top. Like that. Okay. All right, ready? We're going to start. First card. Clauncher. That's a nice looking card, actually. I like the art on that one. That's pretty nice art. Clauncher. I'm sure it's not worth anything, but it looks nice. Okay. Second card. Ooh, Tangela. A nice Tangela. I just fought a Tangela yesterday in Fire Red. Very nice. Okay. Third card. What is that? Young Goose. So it's supposed to be a mongoose. It's called Young Goose. Honestly, that art isn't very good. Right? That's not very good. Kind of crappy. Okay. That's 3. Card number 4. Okay, there's your energy card. Basic energy, and that's lightning energy, right? Or electric energy. Okay. That's 4, so 7 left. Card number 5. Ooh. It's foil and shiny. Premium Power Pro trainer item. I don't know why it's so shiny if it's just an item. It looks nice. Premium Power Pro. Very, very holographic, right? It's a holographic card. I doubt it has any value because it's an item, right? What is it? People are saying sleeve it. I don't believe you. I don't believe that it's valuable. It's an energy drink. What does it do? I can't even read it. the text is like illegible because it's black on white. I can't read that shit. Is it $3? It's a full art card. Sleeve it? You guys are serious? Should I sleeve it? It's because they call this a full art card, I'm being told. So I should sleeve it? Should I hard sleeve it or just regular sleeve it? I do like how it looks. Sleeve it? Okay, I'm being told to actually sleeve it. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. It's worth $3. Okay. I'll soft sleeve it for $3. There we go. All right, we'll put it to the side. Full art card, $3. Okay. I wonder if that's my pull for the pack. Okay, let's keep going. Now we have a foil Tangela. So we had a regular Tangela and now a foil Tangela in the same pack. So I'm sure it's worth slightly more, but I'm sure it's a common card. It's probably not in very little value, right? So no big deal there. Okay. This is foil. It is Lieutenant Surge's Bargain. So Lieutenant Surge, a supporter trainer. It's also metallic. I don't know what this would be used for, right? So there you go. Probably not worth anything. Okay. All right, continuing. Shuckle. I remember Shuckle. Isn't it supposed to be like a barnacle that's alive? So they call it Shuckle. It has fermented juice. Mmm. My favorite kind. Okay. I should get a pad to lay the cards on. That's what this is. This is a desk mat. I'm literally doing it on the mat designed for this kind of stuff. So no worries. This is already a desk mat for this. Okay. All right, next. Strange timepiece item. Weird. Someone's pocket watch they dropped. Okay. 2 more to go. Inteleon? I don't think I've ever seen this Pokemon. Inteleon? No, I don't know what... Is it supposed to be like a chameleon or something? Inteleon. It's stage 2. So this is a double... This is a stage 2 evolution. I don't think I've ever seen Inteleon. I don't recall it. I wonder what gen it is. Does it say what gen Pokemon it is on here? I don't think so. I don't think it says what generation it is. It's a water chameleon. I do like the illustration. I think the illustration is nice. Oh, is it from Pokemon Sword? Oh. Okay. All right, last one. It's the final evolution of the Gen 8 starter. Oh, this is Sobble's final evolution. Okay. No wonder I never saw it. All right, probably not worth anything, though, right? It's a common. All right, last card of the pack. Is this going to be the pull card, or was it the item over here? Ready? It was the item. Look, there's nothing in it. Pachirisu. With electrified incisors. Pachirisu. Wow. So, pretty much nothing. That was a... This is my card. The full art card item is my featured card of the pack. Woohoo. No way. I'm not kidding. I got another $50 tip. Can we open another pack? Holy crap. All right. We're doing another pack, everybody. Wow. Thank you, whoever that was. Another $50 tip. We're doing a third pack for the stream. No, I was not expecting to be opening 3 packs on the very first stream, but I guess we're doing it. All right. Let's go. How many packs in the box? 32, and we've done 2 already, so now there's 30 left. All right, we're going to go again, so let's get... These are all commons. We'll get these to the side. This is our one pull was the full art card down there. Actually, we'll do this. Our one pull was the full art card right there. All right, next pack. Here we go. Let's do one from the front. It's another Lucario pack, but let's do it's near the front of the box. All right, folks. 3rd pack. Can we get a hit? Can we get a hit? Oh, it's 36? I thought it was 32. It's 36 packs? Whatever. It's brand new. Does it even say on the box? Maybe it's 36 packs then. I thought it was 32, but it doesn't even say. It actually doesn't say anywhere on the box, does it? Okay. All right. You're right, because it's 36 times 10. It's 360 cards. You're right. It's 36 packs. So we've done 2. There's 34 left. We're about to do this one. Okay. Pack number 3. Okay. There we go. Once again, I'll give away a code if anyone wants it. There you are. I have no idea what these codes are getting you guys, if they're giving you anything. There you go. Am I getting a gotcha dopamine rush? No, because we didn't get anything yet. You get a dopamine rush when you get something, right? All right, so again, bottom 3, go to the top, right? 1, 2, 3. Stuck. Okay. Okay, ready? All right, here we go. Greavard. Isn't that the ghost dog, I think? Greavard? That's what I think it is, with like a flame on its head. It kind of looks like a melting candle, but also a dog. Greavard. Takedown and Stampede. Ghost type. Okay. There we go. Second card. Pachirisu again. We already got our first dupe. 3 packs in. We got our first dupe. Man. Throw that one right in the trash. Look. Son of a... Okay. Oh, I remember this guy. Mantine. Supposed to be like a manta ray. Mantine. Call for family and waterfall. That's cute. Call for family. Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them into your bench. All right. All right, number 4. Fire energy card. Nothing special. Oh, okay. Ugh. I gotta learn how to slide them. Slide it like that. There we go. 5th card. Ooh, it's a foil card. Hologram. Hologram. Meganium. Stage 2. Meganium. It's a nice card. I like how it looks like a hologram. I don't know if it's worth anything. Stage 2 Meganium hologram card. Is that considered a good card? Meganium, not Meganium, it's Meganium. Should I sleeve it? People say sleeve it. What do you think? Sleeve it? It's worth $3. Do you think so? I don't know. Hologram Meganium. Meganium. Solar Beam, 140 damage. That's the hit card for the pack. Do you think so? All right, I'll get a sleeve for it. Should I put it in a hard sleeve too? Ugh, can't open this thing with my gloves on. Okay. I missed. I can't see it without my glasses. There we go. Here we are. All right. It's only $1. All right, well, I'll just leave it like this then. Just like the full art card. I'll leave it like that. If it's only $1. Okay. All right, we'll continue. Foil shuckle. We had the regular shuckle. Now we got the foil shuckle, or the metallic shuckle. Again, probably not worth anything, but looks nice. Right? Okay. Another metallic card. A lot of metallics. Baneri. We already had Baneri, but now we have metallic Baneri. Okay. Ooh. Ninetales. That's a cool one. That's a stage 1 evolution, Ninetales. That's Vulpix's evolution, right? I like how it looks. I'm sure it's worth absolutely nothing, but I actually like how it looks. Cool. All right. All right. Shedinja. Oh, I remember this one. It's an evolution of another Pokemon. Isn't this supposed to be the evolution of, like, the beetle that makes all that noise? I think it is. I can't remember what it's called, though. Shedinja. It rings a bell. I remember it from a Pokemon game. Okay. Okay, cool. 2 more to go. The cicada. It's the cicada, right? Or cicada? The beetle that makes all that noise. I think so. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Mega Sigil? No, Mega Signal. Mega Evolution. Search your deck for Mega Evolution Pokemon. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Okay, Mega Signal. And then the last card of this pack. Here we go. Good old Bulbasaur. Everyone loves Bulba. Bulbasaur. All right. Dark Magus says hits would be cards that have art that cover the whole card. So this one, because the art is the entirety of the card, that's considered a good card then. Interesting. So this is just, it's a hologram version of a standard card, but someone might want a hologram eventually, but for now, it's just not a big deal, right? But then, what about this one? This is the only one so far that we put into a full sleeve, because it's a Mega Evolution, and it's actually a, I think it's a hologram. At least it's metallic. I'm not sure. I can't tell now, because now it's in the sleeve, and the sleeve shines. So I can't actually tell if it's a hologram or just a metallic. It's one or the other. So, saturated market for this card, so it's not a big deal. Okay. All right, so honestly, right, we didn't really get too much. Yeah. We didn't get too much, but these would be the ones that could have value at some point, these 3. And the rest are all common, so I'll put those in the binder later. Okay. There you go. Okay, cool. All right, so again, moving forward, this is how it's going to be. If we play a Pokemon stream, we get rid of these codes. If we do a Pokemon stream, I will open a pack. If we happen to be playing the trading card game on a stream, I will open a pack. And if someone does a $50 contribution, whether it's a tip, a super chat, 10 subs, 5,000 kicks, etc., and they say, hey, let's open a pack, we'll open a pack. Okay? That's how it's going to go moving forward with these cards. All right. Good stuff. An interesting star. I will put those into the binder later so that they're all held by the binder. So that's just loose, right? Okay. All right, and I believe there's one final contribution to shout out, and then we're going to adjourn for the show. It's been one of the longest podcasts I've done because I unexpectedly unpacked 3 packs. We have 33 packs left, okay? So thank you. Let's see here. Someone just tipped $2, says, today, Take-Two reaffirmed to investors GTA 6 is coming out November 19th. Its marketing will start in the summer. No delay, lots of celebration, and Red Dead 2 is now the 3rd best-selling game ever above Wii Sports. That's just insane. Interesting. I mean, that's obviously good news, right? We wanted that news that GTA is coming out this year. That's good to know. Okay, so folks, obviously, thank you for a great podcast. I hope that you enjoyed. And this will be something interesting for the streams moving forward, will it not? Something different, that's for sure. Thanks to those who obviously have already supported early. You guys are awesome. And a great week ahead. You know, Lego Batman and Saros today. More Pokemon. We're going to play Baby in Yellow. We're going to be playing 007. More of, other games. Like I might start the trading card game. We may have some other stuff in the rotation. We'll have to see, but good stuff coming. All right, everyone. Oh, Draven, I missed it. Draven did a $2 super chat. He said, put all of your cards in a binder, then throw that binder away. All right, indeed I will. Thank you so much for that, Draven. Thanks for $2. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you so much for a great podcast. I hope that you enjoyed. This show will return this Sunday. I am off for 2 days. And when it returns on Sunday, I'll get you all caught up on everything that I was up to. And we'll start a brand new week. Thank you guys so very much. See you Sunday. Peace out.